Hello, I'm Chandler. I'm one half of the Buffalo Chasers group. Today we're having a winter session at my old home lake, located here in DFW. I haven't been fishing this lake as much as I used to now that I moved, and one of the things that's going to be really interesting about today is we started out the day with a really good plan, and the fish quickly showed us that our plan was not going to work. And so this video is going to kind of show our thought process about how do we pivot and make sure we catch fish. We're going to go ahead and go through the setup real quick, and then once we finish that setup, we'll just kind of give a rundown of what we had in mind before we actually got started and before the fish told us you're going to have to pivot. All right, so we out here, cold day. Started almost 20 degrees. I think mine said 19 or 18 and yours said like 20.
Rod's going off right now. Mine just went off. Chandler went off right by.
I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing. So I'm going to ask Travis first, what you got out there and why are you doing it?
Right now, clear skies, no clouds. Good way to start off with the method feeder. High pressure.
Yeah, we're at high pressure. It's starting to drop there, so yep.
Right, so right now I'm fishing with 2 method feeders and 1 PBA. PBA ain't got hit yet, but the method feeder is showing some potential right now.
Yeah, and so I got paced out because I am fishing it pretty far ways out. I'm fishing a little over 100 yards with 2 of my rods. I got paced on both. The other rod I have a feeder on. Again, dealing with the high pressure. Seems like the feeder outfishes the PBA in these situations, and I guess we gotta go catch some fish.
Right, because my alarm going off. I gotta drop that.
Like Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. The next few seconds is a demonstration of us getting punched in the face. We were using feeders or using 4-meal pellets like we originally thought was going to be the best technique, and those feeders were getting bites, but they weren't fishing very effectively. The reason is because our pellets had frozen the 18 degrees that it said when I got in the truck. Well, it freezes the middle of the pellet, which is what we learned, and so we couldn't pack the pellets properly. We kept trying to soak them to defrost them, and it was just making a mess, and so the feeders weren't presenting right, and so we were getting plenty of bites, but the fish weren't getting to the hook bait. So we went off with this for a while, and then we finally realized that we need to just switch to smaller PVA bags with 8-meal pop-ups, and you can see us making that change. This is an example of the rig. And then once we made that change, I'll let the footage speak for itself.
Go ahead, Chandler. Got it.
Jesus, that's cold. All right, so that wraps up our day. See, it's packing up. The moon is actually chasing us out at this point, slowly getting dark. It was a good lesson for us. This is one of the reasons I love fishing. It doesn't matter how good you are, how much you know. If you understand how much you don't know, you always realize there's something else to learn. And the lake definitely taught us something. This is a lake that I probably know better than any other lake at this point, especially for chasing these fish. And it completely handed it to us for the first couple of hours until we finally listened to the fish and made some adjustments. And then we started to connect with some fish, and we still didn't have the day that we typically have out here. We didn't catch nearly as many fish as we normally catch on this lake, but it was a very tough day, and to get anything is rewarding, and regardless of the size, buffalo are challenging regardless of the size you catch them. And so it's a great day. So this is one of our first videos kind of in this format. Looking forward to doing more. Please stay tuned, follow us, like the video. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments and we'll reply. Go check us out on Facebook, go check us out on Instagram, and even on TikTok.